Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse, for episodes 5 and 6 of Maul, Shadow Lord. Last episode ended with the call finally being made to the Empire that trouble is just out of hand here. They failed on too many accounts to capture Maul silently. The droids superseded their human companions and reached out following proper protocols and reported the issue to the Empire. The episode ends with a Star Destroyer looming over the city, and that's where we end. Yeah, man, let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, without all the edits we got to do to get this stuff up on YouTube, check it out over on Patreon. You get to check out my reaction as soon as I'm done recording. We got a poll up as well for what new anime we're going to check out as well. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things you do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And that all sent out of the way, let's get ready to hop into episode 5. Straight to the title card this time. No preamble, no intro, no nothing, just right here. Oh. Chapter 5. Inquisition. Oh, let's go. God.
We must find an alternate route out of the city before it gets locked down.
But Maul...
Let the Empire handle Maul. He's no longer our concern. Surviving is.
Yeah. It's too much of a risk anyway. And hedging your bets that they'll find him anyway. Justice will be served in its own way.
The Empire will want answers.
It was my mission that failed. I'll take the blame.
What, now you're going after my job? No, Lawson, I think you've done enough. It's not like we were harboring Jedi.
Yeah, we definitely... Yeah, Jedi? We're Jedi! No! That's silly. Why would you say that?
I'm now in charge of operations on Janix until the fugitive is captured and those who withheld knowledge of his whereabouts are identifying, beginning with you. Don't go too far, Captain.
What a dick. I mean, to be expected.
Open up. I need to see your scan doc.
Where are the Inquisitors, though? They didn't come out with the main squad. Are they looming elsewhere on their own, sticking to the shadows, or are they just... They haven't come down yet from up above? I like how that time they didn't even bother, just Spybot making sounds.
Perhaps we should consider relocating to another system.
No, not yet.
Is this about the girl? She tried to kill you.
In admirable attempt, she will make an excellent apprentice.
He's like, yeah, that's kind of the point. That was, well, I was, yeah. She showed great promise. She held her own, you know, you know. It's a test, as it all has been up until this point.
You got what you wanted, and I made good on my end of the deal. What do I have to show for it?
You live.
I was about to say you're alive.
I do live. Okay, am I living as your prisoner?
Our business is concluded. You are free to leave and take your chances with the Empire.
Good luck.
Yeah, you know, maybe I'll stick around. Who doesn't love hiding in the bowels of the city? Bowels aren't so bad, you know, except for the smell and the darkness.
I don't know, man. You haven't seen my bowels.
I don't mind the risk, as long as the credits keep flowing. Which there's no chance of now.
Get back to your posts.
Yeah, she's a believer. She's a follower. She's not in this for the credits. Seems like the rest of them, though, are. I wonder how much of a problem that's going to wind up being for him.
Are you all right, Captain Lawson?
No, he's about to shit himself right now. No fucking shit. Oh my God.
Already forgiven you for shutting me down without my permission. There is no further cause to be upset.
With you?
Don't you get what's going on here?
Of course. In response to my report, the Empire sent reinforcements to apprehend a dangerous...
Yeah, nope.
Do you think they'll just pack up and go?
I do not have enough information to make a proper assessment of that.
Two birds, you're smart, but you just don't get it.
Nope.
Where's Glyce?
She's been transferred permanently. I'd advise you to be more forthcoming than she was.
What do we mean by transferred? Like, she's alive? Imprisoned? Dead? What happened?
I want to talk to the chief.
I think you might be chief now. Ooh. Face to face with the image he's been concealing. Oh, wait a second. Oh, well, here they are.
Tell me everything.
Hi. What was his name? I cannot remember his name. Shit. But this is at least when he was alive. Hold up.
Present your identifications. Have you seen this fugitive? Remember to report anything out of the ordinary.
Merrick.
It's your voice that speaks, but it's Maul's words that I hear. Do not allow his poison to infect your mind.
I don't know, man. There are other Jedi out there using their abilities to fight the Empire to actually uphold justice. He seems like he actually does want to just keep themselves alive without... I mean, he tried to interject where he could, but only as much as he can, or is willing to. Seems like he doesn't really want to get involved with the rest of it.
The Empire may be our common enemy, but Maul will never be our ally.
Not with that attitude.
You look like you know something.
Sounds like an absolute to me. God, that quote makes no fucking sense.
I need to see Captain Lawson. It's urgent.
No longer responsible.
I said it's urgent.
It's highly irregular.
I cannot process my cases. Ma'am, lady will not get you.
Oh God, that's not good. What do you...
You've known me my whole life.
That does not change protocol. I will have your father contact you when and if he is released.
When and if.
I already told you, we walked into an ambush. Most of my team didn't make it out.
Yes, you survived.
Lucky me, right?
Yeah. Luck wasn't part of it. And they can pick that up.
Throughout my long life, I have seen the galaxy endure many changes. Tyranny is always defeated. We must remain hopeful.
It's hard to do, man. It's better said than done. But we gotta hope, right? What do we have if we don't? Oh, shit.
You have seen our identification.
I have seen your identification.
We are free to go.
You are free to go. Why did you release them without seeing their identification? Oh, they are free to go? Wait.
Damn, that's a good thing. We've never actually seen that happen before, where one gets mind tricked and someone was like, what happened here? Nice. Swiftest, well, shit. Yeah, you can't just go through the train, can't you?
Master, are you okay?
Not entirely, but I am not dead yet.
Man, Maul did some damage to his rib cage, man. I mean, to be fair, he got kicked with robo legs, so only so much you could do there. Oh, coming back to the scene of the incident. I will say, of the Inquisitors, though, he is one of the most badass looking. I love the one draped cape, the like knight-like just the entire aesthetic. Then again, the other one too is also awesome. Love like the Raven mask. A lot of aura, not so much survivability as we've seen with these two. To be fair, most of them get wiped out over time.
Mom, you need to come home.
What's wrong?
The Empire's
Oh.
here. Okay.
Right, and she's with the Empire.
If they ask you to do something, cooperate.
What about Dad?
Tell him to do the same. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
What if he's going to see evidence of a lightsaber battle?
Best if we find a safe place to hide and wait for an opportunity.
Where? Master, we don't exactly have a lot of contacts here.
We only need one.
Well, Lawson is kind of busy right now. I was just wondering if, like, it would be very unfortunate if he had that ability to recall the echoes of the thing. Ah, god damn it. Yep. I mean, this could just simply be him, like, piecing it together, but overlaying it with the sound, he might... What was that called? Cal has it. Ray has it. Fuck. Shit, I can't remember what it is. Psychometry, that was it.
Imperial Patrol spotted the girl and her master in Sector 27. They didn't make it out of the city before the lockdown.
How fortuitous.
Everything's happening as it should. Or, well, in a way that he can use or manipulate or be at his benefit, to his benefit.
Captain, you're free to go. The Empire thanks you for your cooperation.
Yeah, I bet they do.
I do want to know what happened to his chief, though, but I really don't think we're going to find out, because I don't think they would ever find out either. Shit, though, and they're going to be here. Let's get you in more trouble.
In here.
Sorry I'm late. It's been a day.
He's already let them in, hasn't he? Yep.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh. Is the end of this one? I think this is the end of this one. Come on, just get to the... There you go. They drug that one out right there at the end, that black screen. Well, they've been poking around. His chief took the fall for everything. He's off the hook for now. They are investigating the crumbs he left behind, and Merrick is here. I don't know that's what we knew him as when he was resurrected. You know, puppeteered around by Morgan, Hati, and Skull to fit in with their whole vibe, you know, because all three of their names were like wolf related. However, if I remember right, I already got off of it. But I don't know, obviously as the Inquisitors, that doesn't fit their normal naming scheme. So I wonder which brother he's formally listed as, because I don't think that was ever mentioned. And he's down here, like, he didn't come off the ships, he didn't come out of here of his own. He got into the police building. We never saw that happen, because I was like thinking about it. I was like, well, they're definitely here, but would they be down yet? Only once he's been found, or there's been a hint or a clue to where he is, or maybe they took their own route that, you know, kept them concealed while they did their own little thing. But no, he was in the police station, presumably doing the interrogations. And the chief, based on the scratches on that table, probably did not go down without a fight, and most likely is dead, I would imagine, when they say reassign. But it does seem like I'm just gonna keep calling him Merrick for right now, has psychometry. And I was like, well, to be fair, I mean, we don't know that for sure. Like, that allows you to hear and see the echoes, the memories of an item, of an object as it's connected to the Force. And it could have simply just been like a visualization for us for what he's putting together. He simply could have just been like detective mode, like Batman Arkham Asylum, like just looking at the evidence and piecing together what might have happened in his mind. I don't know that necessarily it was psychometry, but that's what I was immediately thinking, though, when he was entering the crime scene. It'd be very unfortunate if he had that gift. Like for literally any of the people that we're following right now. But God, after everything too with Lawson, you know, he's got out of this situation by the skin of his teeth, and now he is indeed harboring Jedi. God, we're building now that they're here. God, the America looks badass. Let's see. With animation at play right now in this, I can't wait to see like what he can kind of bring to the table in the way that we did get to see. Because again, when the only time we've ever seen him, he still put up a pretty good fight, and yet it was against Ahsoka. But well, I mean, he did fight Sabine, and he wasn't alive. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He wasn't alive. he was a zombie puppet, a gas puppet. I wonder if he'll put up more of a fight, more of a scuffle this time around. Anyway, let's find out if we maybe we'll learn that in the next episode. So let's head into episode 6. Here we go. Get a little training in. Is he reliving a specific battle or just loosening up with his newly repaired leg? God, these whispers. I didn't notice it before, but like in the subtitles, when he invited her to tea and we heard the whispers, it said lightsaber whispering. But he hears it so often. Oh, chapter 6, Night of the Hunted.
Riley, let's let the grown-ups talk.
Yeah, sure. Come on.
Make sure she doesn't steal anything.
We are simply looking for a place to take refuge.
There is nothing simple about what you just told me.
You have insight into smuggling routes, criminal passages, anything that could help us.
That's useful information if he's got it.
What did you tell him?
Nothing about you, obviously. They let me go, but I don't know if you believe me.
Oh! Yeah, there was whispering leading up to this. Jeez! Is it Merrick or is it the nope, it's him. I was gonna say, is it him or the other one? Damn, that didn't take long. I love how he's kind of got a little bit of a fencing style.
This keeps getting better. Come on.
It goes with his vibe. God, he's just laying into him. Yeah, he's even, well, I think he's got a regular Inquisitor blade. That's why. I was gonna say he's even got like a guard like it would be for like a rapier or something. But that's just, I think just a regular Inquisitor hilt. Yeah, yeah. I think they let him go as bait. He probably sensed it on him.
Maybe the roof wasn't the best plan.
Maybe showing up on my doorstep wasn't the best plan.
Maybe there was no good plan. I think we have nothing but shit options right now. God, get it. Oh, I like the weight of the large bolts, the impact of blocking with the lightsaber. That's some good detail right there.
Onto the ship.
Gave me some like Fallen Order vibes. Depleted a stamina bar. I like how he's like, all right, we gotta give into this. Gotta take off the cloak. Oh, and they got away. Hey. Again, badass.
Go over it. Over it.
You want to fly this thing?
Yes, you're gonna get us.
Beggars cannot be choosers right now.
You were saying?
The Empire isn't what you think it is.
It's called the Empire. Come on. Nice. Oh, there goes the other engine. There goes some civilians. They just straight up blasted that speedway, highway, whatever. Oh, that was a good transition.
Look at all the support we are receiving. I suspect that Captain Lawson will see that this was the right decision in the end. Why, perhaps he'll even be pleased.
Use of deadly force has been authorized. Careful to not follow your superior's lead. Those are not standard issue, droid. Get rid of them.
Can you even see, like, the issue? I wonder if he, I don't know. I'm sure that'll be part of this. Slowly realizing what all this is. It's also not like protocol in the end matters to them either if it benefits them to change or alter the deal.
Get out of the city.
Yeah, you think?
Rules for thee, not for me.
Well, then where are we going, Lawson?
I've got someone who might be able to get us off the planet.
All right.
He's not going to be happy about it, though.
Nope. You're bringing this bullshit right to her doorstep, so.
What did you do now?
Long story.
Follow me.
Yeah, with his name plastered everywhere, he should have come here, like, obscured in some way. A hood, anything. This is like a gambling and God knows what else house. So, like, you know.
And them, do I even want to know?
No.
Anybody that catches your face is probably going to go turn that intel in. Spybot speaking gibberish.
I'm only alive because of her, and she's only alive because of me.
Riley, time to go.
Yep, here they are.
Wait here. Let me handle this.
Shocker.
And in case this gets messy, run.
I'll get ready to run.
This can only go messy because I'm not taking any precautions.
Did you not hear? Hey! Get your hands off me!
Sean immediately went to shit.
So much for that.
Yeah.
Into the lift.
Well, good luck.
You stay with Davin. Dad! I'll be right behind you.
Uh-oh. They've been separated and Maul is coming. His senses are keen. Well done.
Devin is well trained. He will protect your son. You have my word.
Your word? Is that supposed to make you feel better?
Yes.
Well, it doesn't.
At least he's giving you some good cover.
Going to find you. Wait, smile.
I fucking love this creepy psycho droid, man.
Riley, go! Go!
All right, she's facing off with him all alone at the moment. If she's anything like Cal, man, this is not going to go well yet. God, what a solid set piece, too, on this freight train. Still no eyes on the other Inquisitor at all, assuming they even sent two. But if visual that Maul was here and sent just one, that would be very irresponsible. God, she's doing a pretty good job, man. But he's just playing with her.
Right here.
Oh! Yeah! Ask and you shall receive. I wonder if this is how he dies. Look at that, the way she subbed in just like that, like it was rehearsed. Yeah, dude. Oh, let's go. Look at them. They're like so in sync. Oh! Oh! Nice. Two can play that game. Well played. Really?
Now you have seen the face of your true enemy.
Yep. This is what we're really up against. This envoy of the Empire, this enforcer, your antithesis.
My lord, I can confirm the presence of Maul. He is more dangerous than we suspected. It seems he is in league with 2 Jedi. How shall I proceed?
Chat! Damn it. Maybe they did just send one. That's some bold and cocky thinking right there. God. I mean, when they got that report, like I was talking about before, when they got that report in Obi-Wan, they straight up sent 3. And they didn't even know what Jedi it was at first. Just that it was a Jedi. They know Maul. They know who's here, and they still just sent just him. They got to have some real high confidence in Merrick, man. I mean, hell, dude, he's skilled. He's got maybe psychometry. He's got good keen senses. And I don't know. He's holding his own there for a minute. I'd be curious how that fight would have gone if it was just like a 1v1. You know? Saberstaff v. Saberstaff. We don't see those too often. But I did like how immediately... Obviously, like, Maul has been following these voices, following this vision, following this, like, calling towards an apprentice, you know? And he's so fixated on her right now. And right now, as we've seen, she's desperately clinging to the teachings like, the world that she was raised under, the ideals of the Jedi that have been instilled in her. She's already been bumping into that as a youth would. Obviously, the Master has been rooted in this for all these years, for as long as he's been alive, you know, talking about how he's seen all this happen before. He's like, hey, tyranny will be defeated. We just got to have hope and be patient. Like, he's just like, wait it out. This will go away all on its own. I mean, it only goes away because people are going to be out there pushing back and fighting it. I don't really like this guy's philosophy. It is very hands-off, but also that is very much so how a lot of Jedi did feel. It's like, yep, we'll intervene where we can to help the innocent and all this kind of stuff. But as far as the larger world problems, that's for the larger world to deal with. Because, like, once the Jedi got involved in all of those world problems, that's when everything happened. But that was all by machination, you know? That was part of the grand design, was to get them involved and get them roped into all of this to systematically weaken them. So while he's not wrong, I mean, it's very Jedi to think the way that he's thinking, but that's part of the problem, you know? You know, there's many a Jedi out there that the Empire only falls and justice and order is only ever restored because some decided to stand up against this thing. And she's got this call, obviously, to survive. You know, they can't just rely on the kindness of every stranger across the way, as we saw with the food and her stealing, which he also was, you know, opted against. You know, it's just like already she's got the mindset of like, this is just not the right call. And so like everything about her station right now is just kind of like it's got her open to Maul's whispers, because he does speak truths at the end of the day, whether or not he does share at times like his own personal biased point of view. A lot of what he uses to fortify that is truth from a certain point of view. And And I don't know, you could see that there, but like all that to say is like once this fight broke out and she slipped right in to help him, and the way that she went under the blade, the way that they were working together, you would think that they were Master and Padawan already and been fighting together for forever. The way that they kind of worked in tandem. Obviously, they both have the Force. They can sense and feel the movement of the battle, the chaos of it. It's part of it, but like the way that they worked, we've seen with Jedi and other partners where that didn't really go all according to plan. I think that just goes to show that more than anything, whether she wants to admit it or not, they are on a very similar wavelength. And once it became the two of them, that's when Merrick was starting to have a little bit of noticeably having some trouble. But then again, they also cut and ran. And then he's like, hey, this is who you're really fighting, because they're so fixated on who they know him as from the past. Because again, he has information that no one else really does. Ahsoka and a small few know the truth. I mean, hell, I don't even think he got to, if I remember right, which I very well probably don't. I don't know that he even got to tell her the full extent of it all. I still think that he's really holding a lot of cards that a lot of people don't simply have. I mean, the vast majority of Jedi, regardless, are not going to know. They're only going to know him for the version that they knew back in the Clone Wars, the Jedi killer, the extension of this shadowy force that brought the Jedi to their knees, or Dooku's pawn, or whatever, all that stuff, and he's changed so much since then. He's been enlightened so much since then. I love how much in tune with the Force he is at this point in his life as well, especially once all those other things collapsed around him. Now that's like the only thing he can trust and rely in is that. It's not the power he's garnered. It's not the trust. It's not really all these other things. Even against the advising of his entourage here, he's following the Force, which again is very un-Sith-like in a lot of ways. That patience, that calculation, a lot of those things that I don't know, it's kind of untaught. But like I don't know. And now he's just like, hey, as much as you've seen me as the enemy because of all of this, that is who the problem is. These fuckers that are out there that are hunting Force sensitives on behalf of the Empire. And who's this little lord we saw here that was being reported into? We didn't hear a name, we didn't hear a voice. But of course, as we know, if we've been following anything, is that the Inquisitors report to only one lord, and that is Vader. So I'm excited to see how that's going to go if he gets involved. Still very irresponsible of them to have sent simply one Inquisitor. We know the other one shows up in this, and maybe they will send him as a reinforcement, as a backup. I love this guy's fighting style. I don't know how much it echoes the version we saw in Ahsoka, but this guy's aura in this was off the charts. And I like that when things were getting a little dicey and it started to get a little like escalated, dropped the cloak and get that full range of motion and got in there. But yeah, the Empire's here. Even Two Boots is starting to feel like, or at least I think is starting to be like, maybe I'm starting to see the problem with all this now, as he was just over there like just praising their initiative, their ingenuity, their willingness to help, and the resources they're providing, and then the hit with the wanted poster of Lawson and all that, and then everything else getting called out on his boots. He's like, get rid of those boots, the things that make you stand out, that makes you you. That is the Empire, is a crushing, conforming force. Fall in line, boots, fall in line, like you did. Oh, god damn it, man. Awesome, good shit. That's about all I got on this one, I think. I think I'm gonna leave it there. What did you guys think? How do you feel about all of this? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out Lily Chen's son, Kiana Chanel McGregor, Angela Burr, Calvin Burley, CP Bastard, Theodore Wolf, Ariat Coyote, Ty Lund, and Denise Mauricio. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors on the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues that we take care of here. You guys have been a tremendous help with all of that. And as always, I'll give a huge special thank you to all of our channel legends. You and the patrons also do so much of what what we do over here. Without you guys, we would not be able to keep up with all this content, get help with the editing, and just like getting around, like not getting around, but just soften the blow that we take when we get like a copyright claim or strike or anything like that, so we can keep on moving forward to bring as much of this to you guys here on YouTube as we can, because without you guys, we simply wouldn't be here. But that's this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. But until then, may the Force be with you always. Take care, everybody.